Hi guys, and welcome to today's video, which is gonna be XERJOFF haul, and I'm filming it only because of my subscriber Isaac, who provided me with a bunch of XERJOFF samples, which I'm so grateful for, because thanks to him I'm able to film this video and share with you my thoughts on some of XERJOFF perfumes, which I like so much. I don't know if Isaac thought what I might enjoy, but I like the majority of samples that he sent me, and XERJOFF line just smells so truly niche, expensive and luxurious. For example, Lira from his Cosmoretti collection is old-time favorite of mine. It's just this great, delicious, sweet gourmand caramel that is to die for. My boyfriend reviewed it and it is one of my all-time favorites. Like, I'm obsessed with it, and thanks to Isaac I found new favorites which I'm excited to share with you. So let's get started, and the first one that I want to begin with is called Cruz del Sur II. So I will show you the names because of course I will mispronounce them, and this is hands down my favorite just because when I smelled it I was like, whoa. I was honestly wowed by it. It smells like mango milkshake. It is so interesting. Like, you can definitely smell the milky nuance going on, like lactonic. It smells so good, and he smelled different exotic fruity notes, and it also has an interesting green floral something going on in here. And this perfume is just so summery. It makes me want to book a hotel somewhere in Thailand. It is gourmand without being sweet. It is a very interesting perfume in general. I honestly never smelled anything like it. So for me, it is truly creative. It smells like beautiful summer butterflies that are flowing from one exotic floral blossom to another. And for me, it is just a huge winner. It is unisex, it is very summery, so I like it. I just like the whole vibe of it. So moving on to the next one, that is called Richwood, and that is also a huge favorite of mine because it is intense patchouli scent, and I'm a big fan of patchouli. That is a very luxurious smelling note, and it is also heavy on sandalwood and rose, which create a great combination with patchouli, and it is just this very deep, sensual, grown-up scent that smells like a lot of money. Like, it smells very expensive. And I find that if you're the person who enjoys patchouli very much and you want not too earthy, not too hippie-like patchouli, if you want a well-rounded patchouli scent, like, this is one of the best options I can recommend you if you're looking for a very prominent patchouli scent. It has a bunch of other stuff going on, but it is mainly about patchouli, and oh my god, like, it smells like rich wood. It smells like just rich people. It is great. It is a perfect scent for a millionaire or someone who wants to be a millionaire like me. Anyway, moving on to the sexiest one, that is called 40 Knots. Like, guys, it just blew me away. Like, I was shocked how much I loved it, and I was surprised by the notes because I was like, really? Like, to me it smells sweet and sexy and animalic and a bit woody, and the notes breakdown says salt, green notes, ocean, woodsy notes, and cedar wood. Yeah, so nothing sweet, but to me it is like this warming, super rounding, inviting, sexy perfume. Like, honestly, this is so good. Like, it is that perfume that I would be drawn to if someone would wear it. Like, I would definitely talk to a man who would wear this perfume and just like maybe go out on a date. I really want my boyfriend to wear it because he is not really into something warm, which is quite surprising, but he is not the biggest fan. He likes more fresh stuff or gourmand, but not really woodsy, and this is one of the best woodsy perfumes ever. It almost has like a spicy gourmand vibe, and I don't understand why, because the notes say ocean, but whatever, I still like it. Well, let's move on to Alexandria 2, and this one is very interesting. It has great development. It goes for different stages. So in the beginning it is all about lavender, which is fresh, which is great, which is not too dominant yet very noticeable. You can definitely smell this lavendery calming scent mixed into spices. that are pretty delicious, not too cold, not too warm, just in a perfect balance. You know, I'm picky with spices, but these ones are great. And then it goes through different stages. Then it really turns warm and more spicy and more round and more sexy and more like cold winter, spicy, warming, delicious drink that you are having with someone who are you very attracted to. And then in the base it is about oud that is super sexy. Like, this perfume is a great one for people who love truly niche oudy smelling ones that don't smell like a poop, you know. Perfumes that don't have that animalic, skanky, woody vibe, but more warming, round, delicious, nice to a touch, nice to the nose. You know, this perfume is very comfortable and it is great for cold winter because it is definitely on the warm side. And now let's talk about something different, something that is fresh, something that is more citrusy. It is called Neo, and this perfume opens with an intense neroli scent, which is great, which I totally love. It is a bit citrusy but more on the floral, very fresh, youthful side, and it has a lot of green sparkles. It is a refreshing scent. It is the one that reminds me personally of spring. It is unisex in the first place, and then it develops as more rich and deep green scent with more spices added to the composition, with a bit of vetiver, not too much. I like that it still represents that youthful vibe of neroli, which is the most dominant note in here, and it is very, very unisex. I think it is great for really hot weather when you want to wear something citrusy, a bit floral, not too much. I think if you're a huge fan of neroli in particular, this is a must try because it is like a neroli miracle. It is really good. I like it, and I like how it develops. I love how strong it stays. I like that it doesn't turn too musky. I really find that that is a successful neroli green citrusy perfume. So let's move on to Lua, which I'm not the biggest fan of. This perfume really didn't do anything special for me. It smells very classy, soapy, musky, and cool floral. Like, it is a cold floral scent with a very strong soapy musk, which I'm not craving, to be honest. And it smells very classy, it smells feminine, it smells like some teacher might wear. I don't know, when I think about it, I smell of some very strict teachers, no idea, or like strict ladies who are just like, you know, like that. I don't want my perfume to be sexy and seductive. I want it to be very subtle and just like, you know, like that. I don't know how to describe it. It's like really not my type of a scent, but it smells pleasant. I really don't hate it. If I would smell it on someone, I won't be like, whoa, what is she wearing or he? No, that is a great perfume, just not for me. So let's move on to the Casamarati line, and this perfume that is called Bouquet Ideale is honestly like so sexy. It is as sexy as 40 Notes, but it is more different. It's more on the spicy, very warm, gourmand, vanillic side. Like, this is vanillic gourmand with a bit like very aromatic, woodsy, delicious, sweet, warm vibe, tonka bean that is done well, cinnamon that is done well, vanilla that is absolutely amazing. Like, this perfume is a sexy weapon type of a scent. You can definitely seduct people with it, and that would go like that. Very smooth seduction, very like luxurious one. Nothing is too rough about it. It is not too much on the woody side. It is just like so smooth and so good. Like, it's like, oh my god, I want to spend more time with you. I want to have your number. I want to go out with you every day, and I want to marry you just because you smell damn good. Like, this is the vibe that I get out of it. It is a very luxurious, niche, woodsy vanilla for winter. It is just amazing. Like, that is one of my favorites, hands down. Which I can't really say about this next one that is called Fiore d'Olivo. And yes, it is about olive blossom, which is probably the note that I don't like, especially mixed into such harsh citruses and some very cold flowers. I mean, like, I'm not about this perfume. If Lua, you know, like Lua was not my type of a scent, but I could wear it and it is actually pleasant. This, I sprayed it and I was like, oh my god, I want you to go. I don't know, it is just, there is some note that I am not the fan of, that bothers me, and that's okay, you know, I can't love everything, and that is just a special perfume that doesn't work on my skin. And yeah, anyway, it reminds me of something that I am not the biggest fan either. So the next and the last one is called Accento, and it is from Fiore line, and this, my friends, reminds me a lot of Aventus. Aventus, Creed Aventus, yeah, right? That perfume that everyone loves. But I find this one is more interesting. It has this pineapple going on in here. It is less woodsy, it is more musky, it is more fresh, and it is more sexy. Like, this is very sexy. I don't mind Aventus. I find it a successful perfume. I totally get its mass appeal, but in my opinion, this one is a better, more grown up, more better done option, you know what I mean? And it is more unisex, so I can see women wearing it easily, just as men. Very easy go-to perfume, perfect for formal occasions. Just you spray it in the morning, you're going to work, and it lasts, and it is crowd pleasing, yet it is unique. You can tell that it is a niche perfume, so this one is just a must-try for people who love Creed Aventus, but they want to change their game a little bit, you know, and to wear something different, yet still in that Aventus theme. And that was probably all. That is my review. I was really happy to play with XERJOFF line because it is expensive, but I really want some of these fragrances, so I really want to sum it up and give you my old, like all-time favorites, like the ones that I love the most. So of course it is Cruz del Sur II. That mango milkshake is like everything. Like, guys, it is so unique, so particular. If you have a chance, if you have a chance to go to the store and just smell it, please do. It is really cool. Then Richwood, like that patchouli. I mean, like, I'm a patchouli girl. I love patchouli, and that one is done well. It's like, it's perfection. I wouldn't change anything about it. It is oriental, it is grown up, it is also sexy, but it is more mature, and I love that about it. And then 40 Notes and Bouquet Ideale. I mean, I can't pick between them. They both are great, very sexy. This one is definitely warmer, sweeter, richer, and this one is, I don't know, like woodier, woodsier, more woody, and more like woody, maybe a little bit, I don't know, but that is what I smell in it. And then of course I like Fiore, and I also love the Neroli one, and Alexandria too is great as well. And that basically completes this video, except I really want to tell you the ones that I want to try out really badly, because these ones intrigued me a lot. I love them, so I was like, man, I really need to explore XERJOFF line even further. So the ones that I would really love to smell are Ceylon, which is this tea honey oud. It sounds so strange and cool at the same time. If you have any experience with it or with the ones that I will mention, please comment down below what do you think about them, because I'm curious. Then this next one I would purchase straight away if I knew that I would love it. It's called Fatal Charm, and it is about aldehydes, orris root, powder, and ambergris. Like, the notes, are you kidding me? Like, they are amazing. All of my favorite notes. Then the one that sounds interesting because of milk, patchouli, oud, rose, and fruity notes is Soprano. Like, that one sounds like Richwood, but better. And then I also have Marquet on my list, which is vanilla, violet, ambergris, powder, fruity notes, and rose. So floral fruity powder, I don't know, it sounds interesting, might be my go-to scent. And then finally Symphorium, which is about citruses, oud, chocolate, and cardamom. Like, if that is not most amazing winter sounding perfume, I don't know what is. And that basically completes this video. I would also like to try out Pica Valladama because of aldehydes. I'm crazy about aldehydes lately. It also has iris in it, so if you have any experience with those perfumes, leave me a comment down below. So yeah, that basically completes this video. I was really grateful for the chance to explore XERJOFF line thanks to Isak. It is my second time reviewing perfumes that subscribers sent to me. For example, Rick sent me Pacific Rock Mask in the summer. It was a super hyped fragrance and I reviewed it. So maybe if you want to hear my thoughts on some certain perfumes that you like or you are interested in, you can totally send me stuff and I will review it on camera for you guys. So just contact me somewhere on the social media if you might be interested in something like that, because I find this something different, something fun to film and to watch, hopefully. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, leave me a comment down below. Looking forward to hear from all of you guys, and that's all. Stay tuned, smell good, and we'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.